President Biden is scheduled to speak today to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and former President Donald Trump and the Republican National Committee raised more than $65 million in March. Good morning. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. President Biden is scheduled to speak today to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The call is the first between them since this week's deadly Israeli strike killed 7 aid workers from World Central Kitchen. They were delivering food in Gaza to starving Palestinians. Israel has admitted responsibility, saying it was a mistake. World Central Kitchen founder Jose Andres says Israel does have the right to defend itself, but
defending your people is not killing everybody else around. I've been in Gaza myself. I met, and some of the people that died were my friends, and I served with them. Somi is the nicest angel you will ever meet. Is a woman that has been in so many places around the world, feeding people.
Andres was speaking to Israel's Keshet 12 News. 3 of the aid workers who were killed were from the United Kingdom. More than 600 legal experts in the UK have signed a letter. They're urging British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to halt British weapons exports to Israel. NPR's Lauren Frayer has more from London.
3 retired UK Supreme Court justices are among those who've signed this letter. It says the UK could be complicit in, quote, grave breaches of international law if it continues to ship arms to Israel. And it says there's, quote, plausible risk of genocide in Gaza. The UK makes 15% of components for Israel's F-35 combat aircraft. A growing number of UK politicians say they're concerned that some of those UK components may have been used in Israeli attacks on UK citizens. 3 of the World Central Kitchen aid workers killed in Gaza this week were British. Even before that, though, polls showed a majority of people here want their government to halt arms exports to Israel and believe Israel's actions in Gaza violate human rights. Lauren Frayer, NPR News, London.
Former President Donald Trump and the Republican National Committee raised more than $65 million in March. NPR's Franco Ordonez reports on the fundraising haul as Trump restructures his party's leadership.
The former president and the Republican National Committee said they ended the month with over $93 million in cash. The announcement comes as Republicans seek to close a significant fundraising gap with President Biden and the Democratic Party. Susie Wiles, a senior advisor for the Trump campaign, said in a statement that the March numbers are a testament to their efforts to ramp up fundraising. And she took a shot at President Biden's recent fundraising work, saying that Trump and the Republicans are not the, quote, beneficiaries of self-interested largesse from Hollywood and Silicon Valley elites, but from working-class Americans. They have a lot of catching up to do. Biden's campaign has been outraising Trump in money raised from both large donations and small individual contributions. Franco Ordonez, NPR News.
You're listening to NPR News from Washington.